Hey y'all, what's up? And welcome back to another episode of Colors of Queenhood. I'm your host, Jewel Carter, as you all may know. And today, our roundtable discussion will embody what it means to fight like a girl, to have heart, and to have a voice that matters, all right? Remember, I told y'all, hold your head high, queen, all right? And never let them define you. Now, up first, we have a quick promo from this amazing organization called BOND, which stands for Building Our Nation's Daughters, followed by the reel from my production company, called Inner Circle Legends. If you need a little production work, media, film, a little writing, producing, directing, a little sparkle added to your brand, come talk to me. Let me transform it for you. Bring that vision to reality, all right? Hit us up at ICO Production. And I want to give a special shout out to my colleague Justin. He is working on my new website, which will be dropping soon, so stay on the lookout, all right? Now, teamwork makes the dream work. Let's check out this promo. Shot by me. Let's check it out.
BOND is love in action.
BOND is empowerment. It's strengthening Black women, teaching, reaching out.
BOND is evolving and what every community needs. BOND is required.
BOND is a dynamic initiative for mothers and daughters.
BOND is helpful. BOND is great. BOND is fun.
BOND is amazing.
BOND is influential. It's an organization that has been a lighthouse for many single moms in the community.
BOND is a change agent.
BOND is just awesome.
BOND, or Building Our Nation's Daughters, is a single mother-daughter mentoring nonprofit based in Baltimore City. We work with single moms and their daughters on building positive relationships with one another, and we also focus on the single mom to promote economic mobility and mental health and emotional health and well-being for single moms.
Be sure to take care of your mental health and well-being, and make sure that you are checking on others, your family, your friends, your co-workers, whoever. We are all going through things alone. Support is essential, and we are here to help you, all right? Suicide is the 10th leading cause of death in the U.S. for all ages. In 2018, there was 48,344 Americans that died by suicide.
There were an estimated 1.4 million suicide attempts.
Among Black populations, suicide rates peak during adolescent and young adulthood
and then decline. This is a different pattern that is seen in the overall U.S. population, where suicide rates peak in midlife.
Mental health is serious. We have to be sure to check in on family, friends, and loved ones.
We are all affected in many different ways.
It could be you, your family, your friends. So make sure that you're communicating and checking on your people. Let's join together to prevent suicide.
Help is available. Call 800-273-8255.
I was asleep when I'm dead. A revolution's waking up in my head. You wanna listen what a real girl said? It's a woman's world.
Hello, Hello and welcome to the Queen's Corner. We are back here again to talk about topics that relate to our everyday lives. I'm joined with my girls, Reese Bro, Courtney Lene, and BG with the T. Now sit back and relax and listen as we dive into our radical discussion. Today's topic is fight like a girl. Comment below and tell me in your own words, what does it mean to fight like a girl?
So ladies, what do you think fight like a girl means? Where did it come from and why do we even have the saying?
For me, I think it has to tie into breast cancer. I think, well, maybe all cancers. I think it comes to women thinking about how I can be strong as a woman to fight through life no matter what happens. What y'all think?
I definitely agree with that, but I feel like it started off as something negative and women took it back and made it an empowering type of phrase. Because you know, women are seen as less than men, and you know, it's always a negative connotation when they say, oh, you fight like a girl, which means we're weak. So women were like, you know what, no, I'm tired of that. We are strong. Honestly, women are so strong. So yeah, they were like, yeah, we're strong and we're gonna take it back and we're gonna make it something empowering. Yeah.
What about you?
I feel like I agree with Courtney and I agree with Jewel. I feel like fight like a girl, again, was looked at as a negative thing because, again, when you say you fight like a girl, it's like a weaker being. I feel like, you know, fighting like a girl means to fight for equality. It means to fight for, you know, equality in the workplace, social. I mean, I just think it means to be strong like women are and keep pushing through.
I also think it also means to fight smart because the women race, you know, is real smart. We just be we be knowing how to move, you know, because yeah, so that's what I think it means too. Fight smart.
I definitely want to add into that and say that exactly what all of you ladies said. I think it was created when breast cancer, when they started really pushing the movement for breast cancer. And when you think fight like a girl, it's usually a negative connotation, like, oh, you fight like a girl. Right. But then when we think about it, we have to really say to ourselves, what does it really mean to fight like a girl? And when people typically said it meant like, oh, you're a punk, you're emotional, you don't have the strength. And the reality is, like you said, women are so powerful. Like we give birth to the nation, okay? Without women, you know, without women, life wouldn't exist. Life would cease to exist. Because I'm pretty sure people will find ways to create babies without men, right? But you know, just in real life, like fight like a girl, like I enjoy the fact that we took that, and you know, even Nike had campaigns about it, about what fight like a girl meant, and young ladies, different races and sizes, doing different sports and just engaging in different activity. But it really means that we are strong and we are powerful, and you are not going to define us by our gender roles, that you know, fight like a girl. Well, I am going to fight like a girl because guess what, I am a girl. And so, you know, I think it's a powerful thing, and I like that we've taken this back and really talked about fighting like a girl. And when we talk about how it relates to breast cancer to so many women, particularly women of color, you know, we suffer with that. We go through that. And so fighting like a girl means to just be strong. It means to be powerful. It is to be smart. It is to be able to navigate things through it, whether we're going to do it emotionally or not, but still be able to rise above. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And it's funny how you said like it referenced to you in the sense of like that physical, oh, you're weak, you're a punk, you can't. And it's like physically or mentally, like who do you feel like is stronger, men or women? Because I feel like it takes a lot to get through what we do as women. And when you think of fight like a girl and it's being compared to, that means I'm weaker. Well, really? Because isn't the saying behind every strong man is an even stronger woman?
Okay.
And even beyond that, I think a lot of stuff, not saying that men can't do it, but a lot of stuff that we balance and juggle, we're strong. We do a lot more. Now, physically, yes, most men are stronger than us. Right. Unless you're like a bodybuilder type of chick. That's your thing. No judgment to you. That ain't my type, but you know, hey, I ain't with all that. But at the end of the day, I think that physical versus that mental. What y'all feeling with that? Like, how do you think, or not how, who do you think is stronger?
So I honestly think that I can't say that men or women are equally, I think they're equally mentally when it comes to it, because we add to different aspects of it. Like we need different like the bottom line is like we need men for things, and men need women for things. And I think I know it sounds weird. We back to different.
I don't agree. I mean, I guess you need a man to reproduce. But other than that, I don't think. I mean, and then it also depends on your views, I guess, and values.
But what about when it comes to logic versus emotions?
I'm sorry. I like that.
I don't know. I think I see where you were getting ready to go, but I don't think that we need them. But I think the bottom line is that we all have a masculine and feminine energy, right? And so we all have to have that balance. And whether we want to believe it or not, the men, that masculine energy adds something to our feminine energy, and women have a masculine energy as well. And men try not to act like it, but they also have a feminine energy that they need that balance out for. So it's not like a codependence need, you know what I mean? In different aspects, like whether it be like physically, sexually, and things like that. But I do think that the power of male and female is a balance in life. Now, when you talk about logic and emotion, the crazy thing is that men like to think, right? Men like to think that they're so logical and that they are not emotional, but the bottom line is everything that we do in life is driven by an emotion. Passion is an emotion. Men get angry so fast, but like, oh, I don't think an emotion. Excuse me, sir? You're upset. Like,
Why you really
how many women presidents have we had?
Right.
And how many wars have we had underneath male presidency? But there's no emotion there, right? Listen, girl, the men act like they don't have the emotions, but they got a lot of it.
So I have a few comments from Facebook that I want to share that ties into this topic. So, alright, so I asked Facebook, my Facebook fans and followers, I asked them who is stronger mentally, men or women? So, I got at least 25 comments, okay? So, a lot of people said men. Okay, I'll start there. I had a few, well, it's crazy. A lot of men said men. Of course. A lot of women said women. Of course. Right? Now I'm going to read off. I asked why. So Jimmy Emery says, mentally. Mentally, I say dudes. My reason for this answer is because a lot of fellas hold so much stuff in for whatever reason, depending on the guy, and move on with life trying to pretend as if everything is okay with them.
But I don't see how that makes you mentally stronger.
But I would say, you know what, I'm sorry, really quick, I think I kind of see where he's going from, because think about it. When you're raised as a man, most men are raised not to show emotion, right? So then men will psychologically think, well, I must be strong because I do not show the emotion when things happen.
Not to cut you off, and I agree with what you're saying, but I feel like just last week when we talked about grief and healing, didn't we talk about how it's embedded in us as black women, black men, I don't care, to hold everything in and keep on moving. We call it strength. That's not good on our mental.
I don't think that's true.
That's not good on our mental.
No, I get what but I understand what you were saying and how you interpreted it, because I understood what he meant by like, oh, you know, I hold it in, and they translate into that to strength. Because we also translate that into, oh, I can hold it down, I don't got to do that, but it's something powerful about being able to articulate your emotions. It's something powerful about being able to manage your emotions. It's something powerful, and that's where the strength is, because when you are able to mentally, like, that's a part of social awareness, right? When you self-awareness, excuse me, when you are mentally able to say, you know what,
I'm not okay.
This is it. Perfect example today, right? Mentally, y'all, I don't know, right? But I can articulate that, and their strength and being able to be vulnerable. And that's where I think women have that strength, where it's I mentally, and I'm strong in my strength that I can be vulnerable with you all. I can give this to you all, because we know that things happen in vulnerable spaces.
So Jordan Lewis said, men have to be stronger mentally because nobody cares how we feel emotionally, because we are not supposed to have emotions. So not only do we have to silently deal with everything we go through in our lives, we also have to walk around like nothing is wrong. At the end of the day, women can vent to whoever about whatever. I don't agree with that. The only thing acceptable, he says, the only thing acceptable for men to vent about is sports.
I think it's sad. I just think it's sad that men feel like they don't have anyone that they can talk to. Like they feel like, you know, like what he said, oh, we only can vent and talk about sports. Like I don't know how he grew up, but I know that I tell my little brother all the time, if you need to talk, you can talk to me. Yes, I know I'm a girl. Yes, I know that you have male friends, but I mean, those little boys may be doing the same thing. I can't talk to you. He might be his friends may be going through something at home, but I can't talk to you because I don't know how, or boys or men aren't supposed to be vulnerable with one another. And I think that that's really sad. Maybe, you know, some man out here needs to make a movement for men. Move, talk, speak, be a man. I don't know, something like that, you know, because it's not okay. That's not okay.
I definitely, you know, the thing is though, it's embedded in us as a people. When you think about how things are so post-dated back for people of color, I can only speak to the black experience because I'm black, but when we think about the black man and the black woman and we talk about slavery, and it goes back to that time where men are raised that way, and when you think about the households, a woman will talk to her daughter a certain way, but then you can even watch it. I've watched so many times where little baby boys have fallen. Get up, come on, stop all that crying, get it together, let's fix it up, you're a boy, and it's like it's embedded into them as they continue. So it's a continuous cycle of, I can't do this, I can't act away. And let's be honest, sometimes as women we are nasty to men. Maybe not us sitting here, but I've seen it many times. Oh, you a B, man up, you a punk. You know, women, you know, but I think it's a cycle, and I think for us to sit here, a lot of us sitting here, we are women in a new space thinking about what we want men to look like or how we want them to speak to us, and so we carry that in a different way, and I think it's starting to slowly but break. But if we think about the cycle of how our men have had to be, how us as women, the strong complex, they carry that, and for years men have not been able to express themselves in a way. So I do understand that aspect, but I want us to realize that we are in a new century. We are the millennials, and we have to take back and say to ourselves, it is okay. There we go, breaking the cycle. We have to break the cycle.
Absolutely.
All I will say, y'all, is that women are stronger mentally and physically because we give birth. I ain't never seen a man do that. Or even we go through periods, birth, you know, when we sick. No, we are stronger. Okay? That's what I
Did you see that about the first male to give birth?
He was first a woman.
Oh, really?
And he got like
you better read. I was like, oh.
So y'all know what it is. We stronger.
We're gonna have to cut that.
Okay.
Bring it in, girls. Bring it in. She about to take us left.
No, but I was trying to get hit up by the LGBT community. And I'm here birthing babies now.
Trans.
All right. So one last comment I'm gonna read off, and then we're gonna keep it moving. All right. So Kay Sharon said the only thing I truly believe isn't. Wait, I'm sorry. She says this is one thing I truly believe isn't split by sex. It's all about the shaping of the person, and more than likely the bad experiences assist one in gaining more strength than the pleasant ones.
I agree with that.
Go ahead, Kay Sharon. I like how
agree with that.
she broke it up and was like, you know, forget the gender role here. Forget what your sex is.
Because it's all in the person.
It's all in our experiences and culturally and what shapes us as a people, as humans.
I agree. Yes. That was a good one. A good one to like.
Shout out to you.
I had to bring y'all back. I can tell y'all was going a little left. I said, let me bring my girls back. All right. So I have a poem that I want to read off. It's called I Fight Like a Girl. Okay. I fight like a girl who refuses to be a victim. I fight like a girl who's tired of being ignored and humored and beaten and raped. I fight like a girl who's sick of not being taken seriously. I fight like a girl who's been pushed too far. I fight like a girl who offers and demands respect. I fight like a girl who has a lifetime of anger and strength and pride pent up in her girly body. I fight like a girl who doesn't believe in fear and submission. I fight like a girl who knows that this body, this mind, is all mine. I fight like a girl who knows that you only have as much power as I grant you. I fight like a girl who will never allow you to take more than I offer. I fight like a girl who fights back. So next time you think you can distract yourself from your insecurities by victimizing a girl, think again. She may be me, and I fight like a girl.
Okay. I love that.
That was so good. That was really good.
That was such a powerful piece.
I like that. And I agree with that. I feel like Yeah, it's all that sums everything up in a nutshell. Wow, ladies, that was a really powerful discussion.
Yes.
The next time someone says, hey, you fight like a girl, your response is going to be, you are absolutely right. I surely do, okay?
Look.
Say it with confidence. And remember, fighting like a girl is a mindset. It's a sense of empowerment that can be applied to daily, everyday decisions. It is to protect yourself, defend your identity, and secure your self-worth. That is all we have for today. But be sure to follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Reclaim Her Throne, and like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. The link is in the bio. Okay? Be sure to follow all of our hosts as well to stay up to date with the latest episodes of Colors of Queenhood. I'm your host, Jewel Carter, and thank you for joining us in the Queen's Corner. See you next time.
Choice, my rights and my voice. My body, my choice, my rights and my voice. I'm coming for you.
Wow, y'all, I'm so excited. I really hope and pray that you all have learned so much after this discussion, after listening and learning a bit more about suicide, after taking time to really understand what is really happening around us, all right? Remember to fight like a girl, be strong. All right, it means to be strong. I just broke it down through my poem. I just broke it down through my advice. So I hope that you all are learning and listening, all right? Up next, I have one more teaser for you. This lady has been my pastor, virtually. She has spoken to me more than my own church, I'm gonna be honest. She has spoken to me in so many ways. God uses her as a vessel. She blesses so many people throughout this earth, and I love her, all right? I wanted to share a snippet of her message. You can find this message on YouTube. It's called Get Up Girl, right? I wanted to share a snippet because I felt like it tied into what we talked about during the actual discussion. So let's check it out. My girl, Sarah Jakes Roberts.
God, give her her strength back. God, give her her purpose back. God, give her her creativity back. God, heal everything that's been broken down on the inside of her so that living water can spring out of her so that it can quench the drought that's been killing the fruit you want to give her. There's some women in this room, and God just told me you don't even know who you are. There's some women in this room that's been praying for change, and God's been waiting for you to see you are the change. If you would get set on fire, your husband would get set on fire. If you would get set on fire, you could finally get the job. If you could start believing that I'm not a man, that I didn't come to lie, I didn't come to play, I'm not impressed with your degrees, I'm not impressed with your bank account, I'm impressed by your heart, I'm impressed by your worship, I'm impressed by how you get down on your knees and get down on your face and say, God, if you don't do it, it cannot be done. That's what impresses me.
I told you. That's just a snippet, all right? Just a snippet. If you want the full thing, go on YouTube, go to her page, follow her on social media, get it, all right? I'm here for all of this Black excellence. We are more powerful together than we are separate, all right? Now, unfortunately, again, that brings us to the end of episode 4 for Colors of Queenhood. But y'all know we're gonna be back. We always come back. But no, thank you for tuning in again. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for your support. Make sure you are following us on Instagram and Facebook at Reclaim Her Throne. Like and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done it already. I don't know why. I'm bringing you all this beauty and excellence. Stay on it. Nah, seriously though, thank you guys. I love y'all. See you next time.